What's good, Dan? Hey, Kia. Listen. I had to get myself in the zone. It's my birthday, y'all. So as you can see. One moment, we burn my seat. Bye, about 4 minutes. Gonna take accountability. Take on my ability. You're definitely I'll be doing tomorrow. That's why I was taking control. This time I'll be doing. This time I'll be doing. Hey, Karen. Listen, gotta get in the zone. Alexa, volume 1. It's my birthday, y'all. As you can see. So I wore this shirt to work. I had to, I am who I am. Okay. Oh, 1 second. Let me turn this AC off. I can't stand it. 1 second. Make too much noise. Okay. So I am who I am, you know. That Gemini energy. So natural assholes. Like it just roll off the tongue type, you know. Okay. So I'm walking through the halls and stuff, and kids like, you know, students are like, "It's your birthday?" And I'm like, I have to be like, yeah, right? But I want to be like, nah, I'm just wearing this for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, some type of smart ass statement. But it literally says, it's my birthday. It even broke down the word. Like even the little says, it's my birthday. So when they're like, it's your birthday, and waiting for a response, I'm like, but I was like, you know what? Yeah, it is. Thank you so much. Because the natural asshole in me want to be like, like, seriously. It's my birthday, y'all. So this is our Gemini message for today. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Okay. I'm going to use my oracle deck that I made to get some messages of what someone may want to say. It's Gemini. What Spirit may want to say to Gemini. What Gemini may want to say to someone. Okay. Clarify and go from there. How y'all feeling? Thank you so much, Karen, for the birthday wishes. Listen, my cousin asked me earlier. She said, are you still about the turn up life? I said, no. I ain't got it in me no more. I'm like, It's like when people like, oh, let's go party. I'm like, yeah, for real. Like, And even if I do go, I'm there 45 minutes to an hour and I'm out. I'm ready. I don't like people that much. I feel uncomfortable. Like I said, I'm like, I want to go home. Too many people here. I don't know what's going to happen. Like, it's like, yuck. That's how I feel. Like, I want to go home. I'm serious. At least in the past, I say like in the past like few months or so, I've definitely been in that energy where I just, okay. So that's just where I am, right? So I don't know. I want to thank the Holy Spirit for allowing me to see yet another year. Thank you, God, for looking after me, my family, friends, but definitely like, giving me opportunity to like, I said get it right on my short. I said get it right, but we'll never get it right. Just do our best, So these are 2 messages that came out. Can we buy a house with a picket fence? Gemini, somebody may want to buy a house with you. Look, you said I was surprised. Listen, because I'm not there no more. Dan, it's the truth. I left your party early, and every party I've went to, every party I've gone to in the past few months or so, I'm out early. I ain't got it in me. I ain't got it in me no more. But someone wants to buy a house with you with a picket fence, or maybe you want to buy a house with somebody. I love you more than you know. Okay. So someone has deep emotion for you, Gemini, because can we hang out like we used to? Okay. Can we hang out like we used to? Oh, okay. That's that energy. Can we hang out like we used to? So who used to hang out with that love you just that much? Where they be like, listen, can we buy a house with a picket fence? Who is that person? When you used to hang out with them. Not like, oh, this is my ex, and we were together for 5 years, but y'all never like hung out. Like this energy, like, can we hang out like we used to? This is somebody that you feel comfortable with being with, whether you with them or not. But y'all in a relationship, talking, dating, or whatever, or not. Like y'all legit hang out. Kick it. Don't mind just kicking it. What's behind that? Don't let your ego block this. You deserve this. How could you do this to me? I'm always here for you. Somebody that might have done something to you, maybe you feel like you could allow your ego to be like, I'm not dealing with that person, or nah, they lost me, or whatever. Like, you could allow your ego to maybe like influence distancing. I can't say that word. Distancing? Is it distancing? You know what I'm saying? Yourself from someone. Okay. Let's clarify. Someone wants to know, can y'all buy a house with a picket fence? Who is this, Gemini? And it doesn't necessarily mean that this person wants to buy a house with you right now. I mean, it could. But it's basically like, can we establish some stability? And by it having a picket fence, that's kind of giving like ideal stability, especially because the 10 of Cups is showing on the bottom of this deck, and the Love is right behind that. This can be someone that sees you as someone they could have that picture perfect, typical life with, even if it's not typical. You feel what I'm saying? Do you feel what I'm saying? For Gemini. All right. Solitary is on the bottom. You see? Okay. So it says withdrawn, lonesome, single. Okay. Distance was right behind that. So this could be someone that you are withdrawn from. Maybe they've been withdrawn, lonesome, single, distant. I don't know. Can we buy a house with a picket fence? Why is this here for Gemini? Why did this come out for Gemini today? Okay. So, influences, dark attachments, third parties. Okay. So maybe there were some people involved, some dark attachments or some third parties. Okay. All right. Pretend, mask, exaggeration, bluff. Okay. Exhaustion, long journey, depletion, fatigue. Okay. So there could be like influences or dark attachments that someone has been masking or hiding, or maybe bluffing or not being honest about. This can be something that's depleting them, or maybe they feel fatigued by. They could be letting that go, releasing, walking away, moving on. Okay. And clinging, holding on, obsessing, watching. Okay. So this can be like letting go of what something that, someone's been clinging to. Okay. Because of infatuation, adoration, addiction, compulsion, and euphoria, chasing thrills, joy, laughter. Okay. I feel like someone is infatuated, infatuated with the joy and the happiness and the contentment and the Ten of Cups type energy, because the euphoria energy is given Ten of Cups. It's like, right, I'm on cloud nine, right? Okay. And so with the infatuation energy, I feel like someone is drawn to that, like addicted to that energy. So there could be some influences that someone has been hiding or masking, and maybe they're tired of those influences. And it could just be dark attachments. Don't have to actually be a person, Someone could be letting go or releasing these dark attachments that they've been holding on to because of this infatuation or desire or need. I didn't even think of need. Okay. Empress energy wouldn't come up off the table. So this can be like a need for progress, a need for growth, like someone truly infatuated with that idea of like fertility and growth and expansion and euphoria type energy. Look, and what was right behind that? Fantasy. Okay. It's like maybe someone's getting clarity that they've kind of been sitting in their pride versus like exploring this energy. Probably like, who is this? This is somebody that is like, can we hang out like we used to? No. Clarify this message for Gemini. Okay. Can we buy a house picket fence? Why is this here for Gemini? Can we buy a house for picket fence? Okay. So someone is communicating to you. Look, what's on the bottom of the deck? 10 of Cups. That's that happily ever after. Okay. This is someone that has been resisting. But they're realizing they got to walk away from something that's been disappointing. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, but it's a masculine that's thinking about stability. They're thinking, from a grounded space, Okay. Someone is communicating the action they plan to take with the Page of Wands. Right? Knight of Wands. And I feel like, okay, the way I see it is not only communicating what they plan to do, but actually doing it. Okay. Death energy is a transformation because of this 10 of Cups. It's the ideal circumstance, it's the house with the picket fence. It's being infatuated with this desire, this euphoric energy. Okay. Yeah. I love you more than you know, is what it says. I didn't say it. The card said it. Gemini. Someone's like, I love you more than you know. Why did this come out for Gemini spirit? No, too many. Whatever the last couple cards that I saw, it said time for harmony. So it was like, it's like a time to bring things into balance or whatever. I love you more than you know. Why is this here for Gemini? Trapped, stuck, tied down, captive, right? Because of roaming wild, free-spirited, risk possibilities, with distance right behind that. Okay. One more for Gemini. Maybe someone feels trapped or tied down or stuck in some way. Loss, grief, sorrow, pain because of one day. Okay. So loss because of one day. So if someone feels trapped Maybe that's the reason for the distance. There could be, you know, trapped because of grief, or trapped because of sorrow, or trapped in sorrow, trapped in grief. Okay, maybe pushing the opportunity off to maybe one day, you know, maybe feeling like it's not time. But we saw an energy when the cards first came out about time for harmony. It's like it's time to bring things into balance. Okay. All right, let's get some more. For Gemini, please clarify, I love you more than you know. Okay, I feel like whoever this represents, or whatever energy this is coming through from, you might not have even heard these words because of someone feeling trapped in loss, trapped in grief, or stuck in sorrow or pain, or feeling like, you know, they can't get out. Like, I can't have this right now, or I can't have this in my life because I'm stuck in some type of way. Maybe they're in prison. I don't know. Okay. The Three of Cups and the Three of Wands. It's like maybe we'll come together in the future. It's like maybe we'll come together in the future, like hang out later. Okay. Justice, the Sun card, and the Hierophant. Temperance on the bottom. It's 4 major arcana. Temperance with a Tower, 7 of Swords, and a Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so Temperance is being at peace in your heart and in your spirit. And I feel like with this Tower, it's like with a significant change, right? With something crumbling, or with a significant change. The 7 of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune is like maybe not trusting change, not trusting how things were moving, not trusting the timing even to give or to reciprocate to an opportunity. Someone may feel like coming together is actually justice. So if someone was like, maybe this is something I'll do one day, like come together in the future, right? This is someone that's thinking, no, coming together now, coming together is justice. Okay. Like, as like saying like a Sun card and a Hierophant, it's like it's like joy and happiness and contentment is like what someone wants in a commitment, or what they commit to, you know, like that's what's justice. Like I shouldn't wait to be happy, you know, or wait to experience this euphoric energy, because someone's like, maybe one day. It's like they're stuck in this sadness or grief or pain. Oh, it's just the bad timing. No, it's just not the right timing. Okay, but with this energy, it's like someone is becoming okay with something crumbling. You know, especially if they were doubting change, if they didn't trust in change, if they didn't believe in it, if they didn't believe it was possible. It's because of, can we hang out like we used to? So someone is definitely saying goodbye to the whole idea of one day. Okay, so this is someone that was like, oh, maybe one day. I can't do that. They're letting go of that idea of maybe one day. Okay, can we hang out like we used to? It's the overall energy, y'all. Someone wants to know, can y'all hang out like you used to? Mars is here for Gemini spirit. Running. So it's someone that was running, y'all. Ghosting, disappearing, invisible. Okay, because of the feminine. Okay, so we're running because of the feminine. Feminine what? Receptive to unconditional. It kind of gives, because the feminine was too loving, too open. Someone was running from that because the feminine was receptive, open heart, supportive, okay, soft, vulnerable, right? We gave unconditional, innocent support, whole heart, right? And maybe someone was, you know, received that with mixed signals, or gave mixed signals, blocked their emotions, created clutter with those emotions. Maybe someone needed to take that time to themselves to nourish energy, to go within and take care of themselves, or I'm not sure. apply only how it fits. But this is someone that feels like coming together is the right thing to do, or is justice. Like someone should be happy in whatever they commit to. Joy in commitment. You know, it's like it's right for someone to experience joy in a commitment. Okay. All right. Why can we hang out like we used to here for Gemini? The Devil and the Two of Wands. Someone made an unhealthy choice and they're not happy with it. They kind of feel stuck in it too. You know, it's like I made the wrong choice. I made a bad choice. Okay, someone that wants to, move things into a better state. Six of Swords. It's like I made a bad choice. Maybe they feel like I don't know how to get out of this bad choice. It's like whoever had made a bad choice, could be a Capricorn, wants to move things into a better space, especially mentally. Okay, and that could be the reason why an offer is coming towards you. Page of Pentacles. Okay, there's an opportunity to hang out like I used to. All right. Maybe someone feared this connection. Maybe you was too loving, too supportive, too open, too vulnerable. I don't know. Maybe made them vulnerable. But I feel like they're maybe changing how they show up now or want to. Someone's like making a decision to like put in effort or change their effort. Clarify, can we hang out like we used to? There's someone that wants to come out of this unhealthy space, wants to be in a better space mentally, specifically. Look, the Fool. Because of what? The Ace of Cups. Someone's like ready to take that risk, just step out on faith because of an opportunity for a new beginning. Okay, the Ace of Cups aligns with the Sun energy as far as happiness and joy. Okay, I feel like someone's just ready to take that risk because of them seeing that opportunity for euphoric energy with you in whatever way. Okay. All right. So what could this be in reference to? Oh, okay. All right. So we're gonna clarify each one. Remember, we went back to the first card that came out. Can we buy a house with a picket fence? Okay. Can we buy a house with a picket fence? Clarify this message for Gemini. Okay. Faking it is on the bottom. Maybe you won't believe this person when they come around with that energy of can we buy a house with a picket fence? You might be like, I don't know. Why is can we buy a house with a picket fence here for Gemini? All right. Communication. You're not afraid to speak your mind, and neither are they. Honesty and respect coexist here. So this is someone you're okay with communicating with, saying how you feel, speaking your mind, right? So you're comfortable with this person, okay? And it's someone that you hang out with, that you don't mind hanging out with, whether you're dealing with them or not, okay? All right. Trauma bond. You bonded over pain, not peace. Now you're mistaking shared wounds for compatibility, okay? Maybe you thought that, maybe they thought that, but you guys communicate, you speak your mind to each other, and in some way, shape, or form, you connect it off of a trauma, okay? So if you was trying to figure out, what is this all about? Who is this? This is someone that you can communicate fairly well with, and maybe y'all connected off of some type of trauma. Maybe a loss of some kind, something. I don't know. And it's all because of new adventures. Whether it's road trips or soul quests, you're in it together, okay? This love is a passport to the kind of life you used to only dream about, okay? All right, shared purpose is right behind that. So someone is like, you feel like you're on the same page with. Maybe I think alike. Maybe I like the same stuff, I don't know. I love you more than you know. Why did this come out for Gemini? Yeah. All right. Mutual growth. You inspire each other to become the highest versions of yourselves, and your love is the container for that evolution. You inspire each other to be better. Okay. Mutual growth. So it's someone that tells you, get your shit together, and someone you say the same. Third party. There's someone else in this energy field, and their presence is creating distance, doubt, and distortion. All right. So that's that energy of influences that could, be impacting the situation between you and someone. Okay. And that's the little guidance card. And it's all because of sacred mirror. This connection reflects not only the wounds, but your power, your patterns, and your potential. These truths can only rise in the light of real intimacy. Okay. Biological clock is behind that. Someone could be feeling like, listen, time is ticking. Okay. You might feel this way, like sacred mirror, like, this connection reflects not only your wounds and all that, right? But you're like, listen, time is ticking. Someone's feeling that way. It's like you guys have, mutual growth, but there's someone interfering. There's something interfering. Don't have to be a person. It could be something. It could be someone's habit or abuse or anything. Can we hang out like we used to? Why does this come out for Gemini? Catalyst flame. What if this connection isn't meant to last, but to help you prepare for the one that is? Okay? Because of bad sex. The chemistry is off and you feel it in your body. If you're not turned on, your body is giving you honest feedback. Okay? Yeah. Maybe about a painful past. Okay? So it could be a couple messages. But if this is someone who is dealing with their past, because we got the third party energy over here, you could be like a catalyst for someone where it's like this connection, maybe it's not meant to last. Okay. Maybe it was just meant to teach me something. Maybe you're, helping someone see that the relationship that they've been dealing with or enduring is just a catalyst, right? Or someone could feel like that about you. But with the devil energy and the Six of Swords, it's like someone's ready to move away from unhealthy attachments. We got influences here and third party over here. Mm-hmm. What else? Okay, good. Spirit's like, good. All right. So remember when I said that you guys communicate fairly well, like able to speak your mind and all that stuff. Let's see what that's about. All right. So the communication energy, okay, it's this, the energy of them wanting to buy a house with you. There are influences that they've been masking and they're tired of it. They want to let it go, something they've been clinging on to. Communication, it says, you're not afraid to speak your mind to one another. And that's why someone is taking action. Okay, with the Four of Swords in reverse. It's like, all right, enough of the break, enough of the quiet period or the ghosting or the solitary energy. Right? It's someone that wants to spend time with you. Three of Cups energy. Whatever sadness or disappointment someone might have been going through could have made them somewhat pessimistic. Yeah. Especially if they were experiencing some lack and maybe it just wasn't changing. It's like, when am I going to ever come out of this hole type energy? So this is someone that's like ready to take action because they feel like, they can speak their mind to you and you as well. Anything else for communication? Yeah. They've been going through a lot with the Ten of Wands energy. They're carrying around a burden. Okay. And with the High Priestess energy on the bottom, they've been keeping all that to themselves. Secret. I feel like they're going to tell you that. Okay. Because this is someone that feels like they can express themselves to you. King of Cups and the Queen of Swords. They can express themselves to the Gemini. The things just aren't working out. Okay. Trauma bond. What's trauma bond? Okay. You bonded over pain. Why did this come out for Gemini? Okay. Maybe a betrayal or ending. Okay. Maybe being done wrong. Okay. Because of the Six of Pentacles, like you bonded over a betrayal, being done wrong. Okay. Maybe you were given to a situation and you said, okay, you know what? I'm going to release this because it's holding me back. I'm not going to let this hold me back no more. Whatever that was, you both were going through that at that time. Okay. And that trauma bond is what made you guys come together. Okay. There being like some type of like delay or like misrouting in a connection, right? You guys going through bad connections or relationships. It was a trauma bond. Okay. So this person plans to communicate, okay, and take action. Not only communicate, but take action because of them maybe ending something that they were clinging on to, okay? It's a transformation happening with this death energy. There's someone that plans to come out of that solitude energy and do something, communicate what they've been going through because they feel like they can with you. Okay. Trapped. Why is trapped here? No, Spirit's like wrong card. My bad. Mutual growth. Why is mutual growth here? It says you inspire each other, okay, to become the highest versions of yourselves. All right. So you encourage each other to be better. Yeah. Oh, okay. And that's why they're ready to begin a new cycle. This is someone that's like ready for the new. It's like they're ready for the happiness, the joy, the euphoric fantasy type energy. You know, I feel it. Clarify mutual growth for Gemini. Right. Someone's like, I love you more than you know, right? Okay. With the Queen of Cups energy and the Emperor in reverse. I feel like this person loves how you love on them. Okay, especially with the I love you more than you know. I feel like you've demonstrated or given more love than they've, demonstrated or shown in return. Okay. And this is why. Because someone felt trapped in a loss. Okay. In some type of pain or grief that they couldn't let go or get over or release in some way. Okay. I feel like things are coming together for the two of you, though, with the Three of Cups energy and justice because of someone feeling like it's being happy and something you're committed to is justice. It's the right thing. I feel like you did help inspire someone, especially someone that felt like they weren't in control of their life or felt like they couldn't or they just ain't got it in them. You know, that type of, you're probably like, no, you can do this, you can do that, whatever the case may be. Yeah. So you're encouraging someone to let go of a cycle or close out a cycle or do things differently. Maybe close out of a cycle of being trapped in a loss. Nine of Pentacles is on the bottom, just saying, I'm ready. Okay. Knight of Cups is showing up with love and support. That same love and support you were given with the Queen of Cups energy. Because of them feeling ready. Nine of Wands in reverse is releasing burdens. Okay. Overcoming challenges. Third party. There's someone else in this energy field. Why did this come out? Something that someone was not honest about. Why do people feel? I'm gonna pause. Okay. Why do people feel like, I'm gonna just say, especially with a Gemini, because this is Gemini reading, like it's not already clear to the Gemini? Because even when the Gemini knows, they might not even say nothing. But it's how you move. Gemini is constantly evaluating it, you, the situation, everything. They watching everything you do, the way you brush your hair, the way you knock on the door, the way you look at somebody, what you might say, how you say it. They analyzing everything all the time. So even when you think they don't know, they know. Like, for real, I'm just saying. But the reason why I'm saying it is because of it's showing that someone was dishonest about this. Why is the third party energy here? But So there was maybe a commitment coming apart, okay, with the Hierophant energy in reverse. Okay, this could have been like a commitment that was coming apart that someone was, having a hard time dealing with. It wasn't an easy come apart, So something someone was, that like it was a stressful situation, okay? Yeah. And it could be because of money. Maybe they were supporting someone, okay? But with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, it's like I dropped that. It's like nope, it's like a fumble. So this is something like, okay, not doing that anymore. Or that's not something that someone is still dealing with. Okay. All right. Catalyst flame. What if this connection isn't meant to last, but to help you prepare for the one that is? I feel like that's something you were able to help someone see. Why does this come out for Gemini? Mm-hmm. 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 So I feel like if you help someone see that, maybe a connection isn't meant to last, but just, kind of guide you or, give you, prepare you or whatever for the one it is or whatever, just, learn a lesson from or whatever. Eight of Swords and the Three of Wands is, I feel like this is helping someone feel like, not be stuck in the energy of, whatever the future may hold, it was like, or stuck in delay, or like stuck in, what the possibilities. Because with the Five of Pentacles energy and the Three of Cups, so someone is abandoning a third party. They're letting go of an influence. They're letting go of a third party to take that leap, full energy. Okay. Anything else for Catalyst Flame? One, two, three. That's it. So someone wants to hang out like they used to with you. This could be a Capricorn that wants to put things in a better state with you, or there's someone that wants to move away from unhealthy attachments and take that leap. You need advice? Yeah. All right. All right. Let's give you some advice, Gemini. It's my birthday. Hey, Sarah. Welcome to the Healing Circle. Okay. Discontent and boredom flipped off the deck. Okay. I do feel like someone is very unhappy. Look, what's on the bottom of the deck? New beginnings. That's the Fool energy. Okay. And they're ready to take that leap, yeah. Okay. Nine of Cups energy. Fulfillment of wishes. Yeah. All right. Advice for Gemini when it comes to this scenario today, Spirit. What advice do you have for Gemini? Advice for Gemini. Okay. Okay. Balance. That's justice. Awareness. That's the magician. Triumphant success. That's the Ace of Swords. And temptation. That's the devil. Because of deception and envy. That's the Seven of Swords. And the authority energy, which is the Emperor. Okay. So this is like not trusting in your authority, not trusting or believing in your power. Okay. So someone might not have been trusting in their authority or believing in their power, right? But with balance, there's balance to whatever someone is maybe manifesting or calling in for themselves. They are maybe getting more balance in understanding that they can have whatever outcome or future that they want. But also recognizing Ace of Swords energy with the temptation energy, because I know it wasn't temperance. The temptation energy is the devil. Okay, either recognizing with clarity, that something is unhealthy, or overcoming that, because the triumphant success energy, Ace of Swords, is a victory. Okay, so someone could be experiencing balance in knowing that they can manifest opportunities for themselves, that they don't have to stay in a stuck place, that they can overcome an unhealthy attachment, influence pattern, third party. Okay. And it's all because of them not believing in their authority or power or not trusting in it. All right. So that's why the two advice cards are major arcanas, because this is spirit's influence. What's that? I don't know. So that's why I have you should. I hope that helped. And I look forward to seeing y'all all real soon. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. And I'm cool. Like, I'm cool. I'm good, My coworkers showed lots of love. The students showed lots of love. I feel good. Family showed lots of love. I'm just good. My school closes in 8 days. Then I can be on here as much as I want. Because it'll be summer. And I don't have anything to do. I'm not doing anything else. And so, if you have a summer job for me, inbox me. Like, send me an email or something. I need a job for summer. But, yeah. That's what I got. I hope you guys are well and you are enjoying this Gemini season. If you know a Gemini, just hit them up and say happy birthday, even if it's not their birthday. They're going to accept it because they're going to be like, this is my season. So I accept it. It's just it. Miss you guys already. Bye, all. Oh, let me give you the Gemini spirit fingers. Bye.